Phase retrieval is a software-based technique rather than hardware, and it aims to extract phase information from images during the reconstruction calculation step. And because it's software, it's less expensive in that phase retrieval does not require the use of optical elements between the X-ray source and detector. When we think about expensive, what are we considering? So I'm talking about cost. So phase retrieval may not affect the cost of the instrument. However, there may be more cost in terms of the calculation time when reconstructing images. So let's take a look at it as an example using this. So here's another example from the literature, and here's an X-ray absorption image of hair, and here the hair is mounted to an adhesive material, and we see it's very noisy. We can see the boundary between hair and the mount material only slightly. We see it quite well between air and the hair. Also, the number of gray levels are few in this case, and the background, the mount material and the air have very similar intensity. So if we had an image like this, one easy thing we could try after we reconstruct it is to do some image processing to denoise. So it essentially blurs the image and we can discern the edges maybe a little bit better. But what we would want to do is say, can we do better? And that's where phase retrieval comes in. So if we apply phase retrieval methods when reconstructing our image, we see better improvement over image processing in terms of contrast. So we see significant contrast improvement in this image. The number of visible gray levels increases, and we can clearly now identify the boundary between the hair and the mount material. Here's another example that's quite dramatic. So this is data for a pansy seed and shows a dramatic improvement. So in the X-ray absorption image, there's no discernible differences between elements inside of the seed. And on the right, we see improvements to the degree that we can see some minor cell boundaries inside, and we can also see this large structure in the middle. So even better, we didn't have to incorporate any extra hardware, and we didn't have to take our sample to the beamline. So if you want to learn more about phase retrieval, have a look at some references that Tom just posted in your chat window, and you'll also have some access to links following the webinar that gives some more details.